Hey everybody, Mac Monster here, back with the thing. Um, I'm actually pretty surprised they changed some things on Thing since yesterday on Test Center, and I'm very happy for these changes. Um, but first off, let's start. You've been nerfed. Defense has been nerfed, so you've been nerfed because you're a defensive kind of guy. That being said, might be my second favorite tank. First favorite tank's Captain America. Thing might pass Captain America. It's hard to tell right now because I haven't been able to commit the points to see what the changes have effect. Although Captain America kind of wins with his passive health per second ability. Actually, not passive, it's activated, but it lasts long enough. So let's talk about skills. Yesterday, all your auras were nerfed. Today, all your auras are buffed. And this is good. How are they buffed? Guardian Aura, which doesn't give a lot of defense, does give a nice chunk of health. Health in this game is now very important. Health regen is even more important. If this had health regen, it would be like end-all, be-all God ability. They can actually get rid of that defense rating and put on some health regen. Oh, that would be awesome. Another buff is aggressive aura. Yesterday it was just damage. Today there's crit rating on it. The damage rating doesn't go up a lot, but the crit rating is enough that it actually makes a difference, and that is a nice aura now. And then steadfast aura actually gets some spirit regen on there, and that spirit gen goes up pretty good, so who cares about tenacity? It's a now spirit aura. 3 solid choices of auras to go by. Spirit, probably team friendly the most. However, you know, Guardian Aura's health there, that's going to pay out quite well. They also changed hard as rock. Yesterday it was just defense. Today it's defense rating percentage, and tenacity. Hard as rock is really, really good now. Not as good as before, but still pretty good. Clobberin Time has been nerfed. How has it been nerfed? Cooldown. I think that was to avoid all you 1 point in Clobberin Time type people. No longer is it the way to go. You definitely want to put points in it. And it pays out pretty good. Attack speed is really hard to get. It's not the same haste and movement speed it used to be. But it's pretty decent. And the way the game's working, it's really hard to get that attack speed. So it's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, the backyard brawler, wasn't it? Is that what it is? Brickyard brawler? What is it? Brickyard headbutt. That's what it is. Couldn't read my own writing. Lots of damage. If you like those kind of skills, you're gonna love that. I got a build. It's not gonna use that. So, you know, that's just my preferences, though. If you want a really hard-hitting skill, this is definitely it. They upped the damage on Ground Smash too. I don't know if the AoE size is really increased. That was really the problem with it. Jagged Defender is fixed. Oh my god, 3 months, and they finally got a workout. And it's such a simple workout, I could actually smack them for not thinking of this before. And I'm sure some other people out there said, hey, why don't you just do this? And this is probably what they did, and they probably said it long ago, so kudos to you people. They finally woke up and did it. What they did was they made it do damage on hit. And it's not a lot, but at least works. So that's good. Another buff is a Center of Attention. This is a new ability. Everything attacking you, you do extra damage. I'm not sure if they're coded properly to actually do that, but if so, this is an awesome ability. So those are all the buffs that I could see. And I guess it does open up some possibilities for build choices. It doesn't really change what I like to do. I like my old builds. So I'm going to go with them. And obviously, the skill number 1 is going to be hard as rock. And as you can see, it's not really the defense rating we're getting. It's the 26% extra defense that's going to pay out in 500 tenacity. You're practically immune to most CCs. You're going to shrug them off very, very well. That's a beautiful, beautiful buff. Even though defense is a nerf. And then, of course, we got to go with granite defense. That really hasn't changed, except you now have a granite defense shield indicator how much damage left to be absorbed. And because we're getting a massive amount of health off of this Guardian Aura, we're going to go Guardian Aura. Take advantage of some of the extra defense, which really doesn't pay out, but that 706 health is a lot. That's 10% of my health right now, almost 9%. So I'm going to go for that for sure. Clobberin Time, we want to make use of it. We're going to use this as a primary damage dealer to help push Fantastic Haymaker's damage, and we're going to skip Brickyard Headbutt. By going with this all out, I get the 22-second duration. The cooldown doesn't increase ever, so that stays the same, but your duration gets longer the more points you put in. And currently at 22 seconds, I need 38% duration increase to make that a permanent effect, which I'm going to have. I have a Doom's Medal. That's what I'm going to use. And if at maxed rank or higher, I can actually get that to duration to be the length of the cooldown. I will get rid of it and go, not Juggernaut, Sabretooth's Medal. Sabretooth's Medal is now really, really awesome. I'll get into that into a sec. And of course, we just said that Fantastic Haymaker is going to be our damage dealer just like before. And we're going to buff it with Center of Attention. That'll be the last one. So if there's not any leftover points, you know, it comes off the Center of Attention. That doesn't really increase much. We need Crashing Leap. We need Yancey Street Taunt. And 1 point in Jagged Defender will get us some extra damage when we're hit. And it'll also slow mobs by 24% and lower their damage by 38%. So, all in all, some good changes. Awesome build. Things kind of gone back to his old Clobberin Time build. That's what this is. And I think I like it. I think I like it a lot. This is a lot of defense. Let's see where we're at defensively. 52%. So we're not quite up to Captain America's, even with that extra buff. Let's put on our Guardian Aura. That should get us up there a little bit. 53.7%. That helped slightly. Not too bad. I mean, we're sitting at 8,400 hit point. That's because I have the old 24% base health increases. If you didn't get these before the patch, you won't see them again. You're going to be missing out massively at level 60. That is an awesome, awesome costume. Love the fact that I did it when I could. And let's see, Clobberin Time is actually giving us defense rating now. That's a change to Clobberin Time. They lowered the damage rating. They lowered the haste. They gave it defense. And it's not really a massive buff, as you're going to see. I'm at 52.7 or 53.7. That's not bad. It's not the highest sitting tank out there, but it's up there. It's close right to him. I think the highest was 55. We'll hit that, and then we go to 56.9. So we're nowhere near Captain America. We're not even near Hulk. But we got probably a larger health pool than the two. That's for sure. And with our 50% damage reduction shield, we are probably back to the top of the heap of tanks. The only thing we're going to need is health per minute. and you got to get it somewhere. Starstone Tooth is a large source for me. It's 240 health every 5 hits. That's not terrible. It's not great. The best thing I could do is get rid of this Crimson Crystal Cryotech and go with Super Soldier Serum. And I think I have one left just so I can show you what it does. As you can see, it gives you a good chunk of health just like this does, except it has a large amount of health regeneration, and we need that health regen. Very, very key is having some sort of health regen. Right now I have to rely on medkits, which aren't reliable, obviously. So you're going to want to get some health. The buff to Pulverizing Fury is massive. You get a damage bonus. It only lasts 10 seconds. I don't understand. But basically they give you a higher damage rating. They should just put the physical damage on. You now hit twice a second for a lot of damage. While doing it, you negate. This is one of the few damage negation skills that go by a percentage. You negate 27.6% extra damage coming through. And you get 689 tenacity, which basically well throws you over with this. Well throws you over immunity range. Immunity is 1,000. And we'll go over here. We have just massive abilities to shrug off damage. Even with just 200, not even 200 damage rate, dodge rating, we got 6.5% dodge. That's awesome. Our tenacity is 821. We only need 179 to get to immunity. This is great. Crit rating 66. We only got a 4% crit rating. We don't crit much. Crit rating on gear would help a lot. Prioritize though hit points and hit point regen. Gear on gear is awesome. Defense obviously helps out a lot too, but defense, as you can see with that bell curve, gets really limited. I could take off 1,000 defense here. I bet you it wouldn't make too much of a difference. Let's see if we can find just 1,000 defense. This is close. We go from 52 to 49.4%. If I could gain 2,000 health a minute, that would be much better for me. So you want to prioritize plus hit points, plus hit point regen, plus defense. If you can get some dodge on gear, great. Get some crit on gear, even better, because then you do damage. And I'll take you through how the build actually works. It's pretty static. I can't make things attack me, so I'm not going to hit as hard. I'm hitting with the wrong punch. But you're going to be able to maintain Clobberin Time the whole time. And I'm basically doing 5,000 damage a second. That isn't shabby. And all my buffs do affect, obviously, the pet. Look at the pet. He's hitting pretty hard as well. As you can see, Clobberin Time is still up. The cooldown hasn't come on. I'm now past the cooldown timer. And it's still up past the cooldown timer, so 38% is what I have to hit at that rank. The fear is going to help you out when you get swarmed. Get rid of everything off you. You now can't absorb absorbent amounts of damage, so fear is actually your friend. Everybody might hate you for it, but screw them. They're not the ones tanking. And then Pulverizing Fury. That is fun. Look at all that damage going on. That's something now. It's getting better. It's not where it should be, but it's getting there. And with Doom's Metal, by the way, it lasts that much longer. That's why it went beyond 10 seconds. 17 seconds to be exact. So, a little sneaky trick too. You could actually use a Fearsome Fist of Farala because it has health regen on it. And with, say, the Super Soldier Serum, there'd probably be enough health regen to get you through. There'd be enough extra dodge to help you with some dodge as well. And that's really it. So I hope you enjoyed the thing. Things pretty good now. Great group guy again. Really good tank. It's granted defense, which is basically carrying his tank ability. Because he's taking 50% of the damage normally coming in, he's really sitting at somewhere around 78% damage. So you'll probably really enjoy him with some health regen. So that's the Thing. Second best tank. Barely beaten out by Captain America. So, Thing, hope you enjoyed, hope it helped, and I'll talk to you guys later.